Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrappy and Kane. Today I'm sharing another Follow a Sketch February layout, and I'm using today's sketch roughly. My layout's probably not going to represent the sketch very well, but it definitely was inspired off of the sketch. The sketch was a little bit plain for me, so I'm just dressing it up a little bit. And here I have a lot of simple stories stash. I went digging in my boy collections that are older, and I pulled out some stuff to use for a photo of my older son when he turned 12. So here I have these snap packs, which were originally created to create like mini albums or the snap albums that Simple Stories has. And this was one of the boy collections that I loved the colors of it, so I pulled it out today. I pulled out some of the 4x6 papers that I had also from a different pack, but this here is the sticker pack, and I'm basically just going to use the blue alphas. These here is a different pack from Simple Stories, and that's the collection Rad. And there's black and white stickers in there that I plan on using. The overlay and the black stickers here are from Little Yellow Bicycle, which was an older company that's out of business. That was from a boy collection. This one here is called So Handsome, and this is also a Simple Stories collection. I had these two scrap papers left, and I have 3 sticker sheets for some reason, one with more gone from it than the other two. Plus, I have a ton more paper, but I just wanted to use just a few uh, scraps, basically trying to get papers out that I know I could use together. So that's what I did here. And here, these little gears were pulled from an ephemera pack. I'm not sure which one. I believe they were in the Rad pack, but they're just black little gears, and I put the colored paper behind them. This little camera I fussy cut from one of the 4x6 papers, and then I put another photo, which I didn't show. Um, it was stuck to the back of the other photo for some reason, but it's just a little photo of my son walking away on the train tracks. And you can see on this one, he's sitting on the train tracks. These are dead train tracks, just so you know. There's no train coming to get him. They were actually repairing these train tracks, so they were closed at the time. But anyways, so he just sat there and let me take a few pictures of him. And usually on their birthday, they will let me take at least a few pictures of them. But yeah, I didn't get very many other photos of him that year because this is definitely a time when he stopped letting me take so many photos. So I pieced the background together with those 2 pieces of paper to make my 11 by 8.5. I'm going to put the overlay over the 4x6 paper, and then I'm going to put the photo on top. You can see I trimmed the photo down just slightly so that it would fit on the card. And then it's a little bit, I guess, shorter than 6 inches. So it's not quite the full 6 inches. But that's okay because I'm going to piece these other papers that I tore from the 4x6 cards. And I just wanted a mix of colors. So I did the 2 blues and the orange. I always love orange and blue together. Good thing we live in Colorado where the Broncos play because that's our colors. And he's a Bronco fan, so he definitely was okay with me using these colors. This other paper came from the same paper as the camera. So it was at the edge of the camera, and I tore it. And it says, take a photo, it'll last longer. And then the camera, I fussy cut, obviously. I already said that. And then these little gears. So I was trying to figure out how my design was going to work. I kind of wanted to use those wings in some way, but I really wasn't sure how to use them, so they don't get used. Spoiler alert. This little tab here down at the bottom says cool. And in the close-ups, you'll see it actually says cool photo. I do forget to put photo on while I'm adding the other stickers, but I did remember at the end before I took the photos. And here I'm just adding a few little sticker stars. Those are actually the only thing that came off of the sticker sheet. I decided that the sticker sheet was more cream based versus white. And I decided I didn't really want to use any more of the stickers except for those 2 stars that are orange. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this photo attached down, and then I will start doing the other embellishments with the clear stickers. But I needed this to be in place. So I'm adding a couple little pop dots, which are really thin foam. And again, you know, trying to watch the bulk as I add to the layouts. But I did want that level, so that's why I added those to the back. I'm going to splatter with white acrylic paint and black acrylic paint. And really, it was just to add a little bit of something to the background. I really like the way that paint looks on a boy layout, especially because it just adds a grunge to it. So that's what I did, is just added just a little bit of splatters in the background. And then I'll splatter it again once I add all the ephemera and stuff like that on top. But I did want it to be in 2 different layers, so that's why I did it in sections. And then I just rolled it up with a paper towel because I'm impatient and I want it to continue designing the layout. So I'm going to add my photo. I'm going to add the camera. I'm going to pop it up just a little bit on pop dots also because, you know, it's not going to be level because it's over the photo. And I'm going to be doing quite a few boy layouts this month, like I said before, mainly birthday ones, but also ones like these, which is photos that I take on their birthday. So I plan on, for the rest of the year, actually doing as many boy layouts as I possibly can, just because I want to use all the collections that I keep buying. But I also want to show how to do boy layouts without a boy collection. You know, if it's more of a girl-based collection, you can still use it for boys. And I want to show that also here on my channel because I really enjoy doing the boy layouts. So that's one thing that I definitely want to share with others, that you don't have to add the florals unless you want to your boy layouts. You know, I call my florals for the boys the gears. I love adding gears to boy layouts instead of flowers. And I do. I think they kind of have the same representation that a flower has, except for it's more manly, which is the gear. So this little orange tab, I was trying to figure out where I was going to place it. In the sketch, it does show like a tab down at the bottom, and then up at the top, it just has a banner and 2 photos, and it's kind of, you know, plain. So I could have did it like that, but being me, I didn't do that. But like I said, it was inspired by that layout, and they definitely have like a strip at the bottom. It's not as wide as my strip. I made my strip a little bit wider at the bottom, and then still added that little, you know, I'm going to add it now, the one that says cool tab. And then I'll add, like I said, I'll add photo, and then I'm going to add a whole bunch of gears down here at the bottom. And I really like the way that it turned out. I'm layering up the stickers. They're gray and white. They're like a grayish black color. They're not exactly black. But I'm layering them either over the white one or the white one over the gray one, depending, and adding those down. So they have stars in the middle of the gears. And that inspiration came from the sticker sheet. On the sticker sheet, there was a large border sticker that was gears and stars. But I didn't like so much of the green. I know there's a piece of green on the camera, like there's a couple of, but I was kind of trying to avoid the green. So I didn't add any green down at the bottom or to the left-hand side. And I'm okay with it. I think it's balanced because the green is only in one place, and then all the other colors are in all 3 places. So again, those odd numbers really help just take your eye around the layout and make the design more balanced. So here I'm adding a couple of gears up here by the camera, the smaller ones, and then I added 1 gear over by the stars. I will change out the orange larger star, and I'll move it down by the gears. That's what I'm doing right now. And I added a little camera over there. And that was just because it was on the back of that larger star. Sorry, interrupted. The larger star circle that I showed in the beginning, I decided I didn't want to use that side of it. I flipped it over and it had the cameras on the other side. And then I placed a little piece of the orange star inside of the circle star that you see by the number 12. So that was to add a little pop of orange more up there at the top. So I did pound 12 up there, and then I added a little clear white star up there also, which you can see in real life. I know it's kind of hard to see on camera. And that was just to add a little more pop of white over there. Here I'm going to come in again, like I said before, with the splatters. And I'm going to cover my photos and with it's just wax paper. So I'm just adding the little splatters around. Try not to get it on the photo. I did smear the splatters up there on the camera, but it's okay. Like I said, it adds to the grunge, and it's okay. So everything is okay when you're scrapbooking, because sometimes you just got to go with it. But here I'm going to add some black ones and try not to get them on the photo, at least not on his face. And I believe that's going to be it. Besides, down at the bottom where it says cool, I will add cool photo. And like I said, I'm going to have a few more layouts, boy related, of course, throughout the month. And I will add a playlist down below also that'll show all of my boy layouts. And then I will do a flip through probably at the end of next month of my older son's album, which is complete. So like and subscribe and follow along with the hop for follow a sketch, and also for the playlist that will be down below. Bye. See you in the next video.